Good morning and welcome back to Charlie's Diary, guys. My name is Justy, and today we are actually going to take a look at individual, player positions and the skills required for that particular position. You know, we train every day, right? But there is a way to actually train. It's not like every skill is important. There are certain skills that require special attention to certain positions. It's like giving a role to each and every individual in your team, so that your team will perform effectively, and together it works well for a team. So for every position that you play, there are certain importance to what do you say, to the skill that you have. There are around 15 skills for every player, right? Out of which some are gray and some are white, and of which every skill makes sense. Now if you look at tackling, this is what tackling refers to. It's like getting the ball back from the opponent. Similarly, marking is actually putting pressure on a player uh, with the intent of getting position. Similarly, every position, every skill has a meaning to it, and it reflects on what it does. Okay, now I've scribbled down everything. Okay, I've scribbled down everything what each skill refers to. You can take a look, come back and take a look. Okay, and there are certain skills which are important for every position. Like when you look at a DC, you have all these defensive skills, and when you take a look at an attacker, you have all these attacking skills. Now the physical part of the skills, the physical and mental part of the skills is actually very very even to everybody. If the whole 11, you know what I'm saying, the whole 11, it is equally important. Like fitness, strength, and creativity to an extent is very very important for every goddamn player. So omitting that, I'm not taking the physical side of the player, but excuse me, but omitting that, every skill has an importance and it reflects to the position that you play. Okay, so we will be taking a hard look at what skill is required for every position in turn. And we have not we, in the sense, Iceman has a Discord server. Okay, and in that I have particularly mentioned everything in detail regarding the skills and the positions, and the training side of it. And all of you can have or take a look at it when you get time. And there is a link given in the description. You guys should take a look at the Discord channel, because it is going to help you in the long run for the game. And it pretty much looks like this, to be fair. Right, so let's come back to the video and let's continue from where we left off. Now we have the central defender, or the center back, and he is the center part in the defense. Okay, now he has all the defensive skills, of which the key skills are heading, tackling, and position. Because these three skills, if you when you train, you have to train these. Suppose if your player quality is supposed to be 100, you want these three skills to be around 130 to 140, like 30 to 40% extra. That is what I mean. So these skills really reflect on the position that you play for a DC. Now with a defensive winger, you need marking, tackling, and positioning. Because if you think he is going to be running throughout the wing, so he needs marking and tackling. So and he needs to position himself for whatever challenges is going to come in his way. Okay, so likewise, every position has certain key skills that are really important for the for the for the for the for the for the continuation of the gameplay. And for a defensive mid, you want marking, tackling, and passing, because the defensive mid is going to be the main player who is going to start the gameplay. If he is going to start the attacking gameplay, so the one of the key skills that he needs is passing. So you should, if the quality is 100, you need at least 40 to 50% extra on passing. That is what I mean. So you can scrutinize on the way you train. Now for a midfielder, he is the main guy who controls the game, so his possessional play depends on marking, passing, and dribbling, because he doesn't need to be crossing anything. He just needs to circulate the play, keep the possession, and create opportunities for a goal. Whereas for a mid winger, MLMR, okay, for a mid winger, he needs passing, dribbling, and crossing, because he creates the attacking side of the game, where he creates opportunities for the goals. Okay, he is going to be passing, he is going to be crossing, and in order to do that, he needs that dribbling skill too. Okay, and when you consider the attacking mids or the strikers, okay, many would say speed is also a factor. I agree to that. Speed is also a factor, but more than that, shooting, finishing, and creativity is the key. Because for shooting, you get long goals, anything outside of the penalty box, and for finishing, you get close goals. Finishing actually helps with the goals that are scored, like 1-on-1 or within the penalty box. And for these two to happen in tandem, you need creativity too. Okay. Oh shit, we haven't looked at goalkeeper, right? Yes. No problem, because this guy, I have to train this guy, and I will do a complete training on this, as well as I'll explain all the skills too, and that is going to be one video, and he needs to be ready for the next season. And he will be also getting this special sponsor. What is that special skill, set piece skill, whatever, that will also be given to him. So I will record the training part as well as the giving skill part, everything together I will go in one shot. He is supposed to stop all the set pieces, meaning he should be able to stop the free kicks, and he should be able to stop the penalties, I guess, and he will get a second special ability as well along with it. Anyway, so you see, when I say you should train like 40% extra of all the other skills, okay, it doesn't mean that don't misunderstand it completely. It doesn't mean that he will be very good after this. No, when you reflect this in terms of the coding or the games, the code written for this game, when you reflect it to that, it actually means that it is all in terms of chances. Like when you get an opportunity, the chance of happening that is very very high if the particular skill on the point of picture is very good or high. Look at it, this case, he is very good with finishing, okay, and hence the conversion ratio will be very very high, because there was an opportunity or because there was a chance. The chance of happening that will be very very high. That is what I mean. So whenever now improving such skills, such key skills for the position and positions required, will actually improve your shot efficiency over the period of time. If your whole team is actually very well balanced in terms of the skills required for each player. Now if you personally check my team, Okay, now look at this. Look at that chip in cross that was given by the MC. Okay, and it is actually a good passing, attacking passing skill. Along with creativity. So that is why I said most people would say speed is also important for a striker. I agree. I agree to that. 100% agree to that. But what I mean to say is, more than speed, you can actually counter speed by placing one guy, just a sweeper is enough to counter speed, right? But more than that, these skills matter most, because if he has a shooting skill really really high, then he don't need this speed. He can shoot it from long. You understand? Now, the last goal also referred to creativity and finishing, and all these actually make an important guideline for a better game. Okay, so take a hard look at it. Watch it as much as you want. Read everything properly, and get to training and make a better team. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it from this week. I will come back soon. Okay, so this is Justy signing off from Charlie's Diary. Take care.